check.
There we go. Streaming seems to be working. So this is session 8 of Stars About Number. We're just figuring out some leveling up stuff as the captain is divvying up hand.
Yes. Everybody gets
Space bucks.
everybody's getting 26,000.
Ooh. 36,100. So does that make us level 4 now?
No, this is what brings you to level 3.
Oh, it automatically boosted the level when we inputted the credits?
No, I went through and added everybody. I put everybody to level 3 and added in your skill points and your new attack bonus. I was on the ball enough to do that. Not post the right links for Foundry for you guys, but I did do that.
But hey, that's fine.
I can only do one right thing at a time. So
Yeah.
But that being said, for leveling up purposes, everybody gets 3 skill points. I added those on. Those of you who are an expert or a partial expert get an additional skill point. You can't use that additional one for combat skills.
Sorry, I was doing math and did not understand any of that because I wasn't paying any attention.
Sorry. I added on everybody's skill points. So Percival should have 3, Axiom should have 3, and Tessa and Najash should have 4.
Where does it say skill points again? I haven't done this in a while.
Yeah. If you go to the combat tab of your character sheet.
Okay, I was on features. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, unspent skill points. Yeah, okay.
And then if you unlock your skills, there is a little level up arrow. So at this point, now that you guys are level 3, you can have skills at level 2. It costs 3 skill points to get to level 2. For Axiom, at least one of your skill points must be spent on psychic stuff.
And if I had the bonus of +1 to because of the feat to one of my psychic skill, does it cost 3 or 4 to raise it to 3? Because since it's a talent that raises it higher, I think I can still raise it.
That's for the psychic training.
Yep.
So yeah, do you have level 2 of psychic training?
I have level 1.
So level 1 gives you the psychic skill as a bonus.
Yeah.
If this improves to level -1 proficiency, choose a free level -1 technique. Maximum effort increases. So you don't get anything additional until you get to level 2.
Okay. But I'm level 2, right? Okay. Level doing the thing. Just that it gave me enough to raise my precognition to +2.
Yep.
And even if I could not get to +2, and I was wondering if I spend the XP, could I raise it to +3?
You have to spend the XP to get it up to level 4.
Okay.
When I unlock my skills, it lists, I see 3 skills where right below it there's an arrow, but not under the rest of them. So that mean those are the only 3 I can increase?
You should have arrows beside all of
them. I have an arrow underneath administer, an arrow under connect, and an arrow under program. Oh, I'm sorry. I can see. Oh, I'm sorry. Some are. Oh, maybe because of the length of the word, they're on the ball. Okay, sorry. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it's because of the size of the sentence, I guess the arrows are on the bottom. Okay.
Yep. So a couple of like little things. You are allowed to save your skill points.
Hmm.
So if like you want to buy something but it's too expensive right now, you don't have to spend the skill points.
Okay.
And you can actually buy up attributes.
Ooh.
You can buy up attribute twice.
You can boost an attribute up to 5 times.
Okay.
The first boost of any attribute costs 1. The second boost of any attribute costs 2. The third boost costs 3. The fourth costs 4, and the fifth costs 5.
Is it across all attribute or per attribute?
You're only allowed 5 attribute boosts total amongst all your attributes.
Oh,
Ah. Um, which skill is used for forgery?
Administer.
Okay.
and so to raise a +1 to a +2 costs me 3.
Yeah, to get skill level 2 costs you 3 improvement points.
Okay, so go from a -1 to a 0.
Costs 1.
Huh. I might improve
Yeah.
some of these -1s then.
It's automatically calculating the right number of skill points, correct?
Yeah, as long as you hit the little level up arrow.
Yeah. Good deal.
And can I take a new psychic skill at -1?
Yes.
Just getting to open the book because I don't remember everything.
What is exert? Is that like an endurance thing again?
It is.
Okay. So I am thinking of increasing my punch to 0, my sneak to 0, and I'm going to increase my notice to 0.
What is your trade? Who has the highest trade?
I think it's me.
Not me. Definitely
What's
not
your
me.
trade?
I have a trade of +0
Okay. So do I.
and +2 intelligence. I think you have the same bonus.
No. I have a trade of 0, but an intelligence of +1.
Okay.
It's my wisdom and charisma that are high. So I'm going to
Oh,
increase talk, because that's what I need, apparently, to convince other people to join our crew
Yes, and
or to deceive them in some way. There we go.
And now that you're at the point where you can start getting like level 2 skills, also consider when Starship Combat happens, a lot of things that you generate command points equal to your skill level on a successful roll. So getting your primary combat or Starship Combat skill to 2 will help you out in terms of command points.
And which skill is that?
For you as the captain, it would be lead.
My lead is +1 currently. Maybe I will take talk back to 0 and increase. How much does it cost to go from lead +1 to +2?
3 points.
Oh, never mind. I can't do it then. That will have to be at the end of the session. There. Done.
So yes, as I was saying, you can save your skill points. Notably, though, in case you want to plan things out, the amount of skill points you get per level never changes. It's always 3 skill points, and then +1 for experts and partial experts.
and when do we get to our second talent?
You get another foci at level 5.
Okay.
5, 7, 10.
I think it's 5, 5, 7, 10, 5, 7, 9. But yeah, you can count on getting like 3 more foci picks along the way.
Oh, okay.
Notably, though, there are things that you can do to get like additional skills and additional foci, but that means being willing to modify your body.
Who would do a thing like that?
I don't.
I think I'm modified enough.
I mean, I could be a space robot lobster.
was that?
Space robot lobster?
I was going to say his transformation could be from lobster to lobster bisque.
I
You
mean,
replace
that's
one of those
certainly
arms, I'm calling dibs on the old one.
I'm just
Yeah,
adding more
yeah.
arms.
He lost an arm.
Just adding
Dibs.
more and more arm.
He lost an arm. Dibs. I call dibs.
Maybe that's what he'll do. He'll go shopping and come back with lobster arms, robotic lobster arms. Hey, look, buddy, look what I found for you.
You just have to sacrifice your meat arms for these metallic
Just
arms.
replace one of your arms.
And then once everybody has their skills spent or saved or whatever, incidentally, if you're looking at raising your attributes, it goes from a 0 to a +1 at 14,
14, I think, yeah.
and it goes to a +2 at 18.
Very expensive.
Super expensive. But if you have an attribute that's abysmally low, sometimes it's worth buying it out of the negatives.
So did you play without me while I was away?
Nope, we did not.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask if I got hit points back.
You would have gotten hit points back because every day of rest you get your level back, and you guys traveled for like a week or so from Elowin to Providence. So over that time, you would have gotten all your hit points back.
Okay, cool.
But speaking of hit points, after you've got your skills, you can roll your hit points for level 3.
How do we do that again?
Up by your character portrait, the little
Yep.
die symbol, just roll
Yep.
that. You should get a pop-up that says rolling for level 3.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
I went up by 1.
I went by 1, I think.
Yep.
Ooh.
I went up by 15.
What?
My level 2 hit points were terrible.
I went up by 7.
Good God, you people. I don't want to hear
I'm a tough
anybody
crowd.
complaining. I went up by 1.
Yeah, I went up by
But yeah, I mean, the way the hit points work, right? Like if you roll higher than your current total, then your max is what you roll. But if you roll less than your current total, it goes up by 1. So
Yeah.
So for now, Josh might be like, oh, nice and tough, but the odds of rolling a 25 or better on 4d6 plus con, not high. So he might be like 25, 26, 27 for a little bit.
Yeah, and Percival was 24 or something last at level 2.
No,
or
I'm
something.
only 18 now. I was 17 before. I was high at first level.
Oh, you were high at first. Okay.
Yeah, I was high off the bat.
Yeah. So it does average out overall, but a couple of good rolls will make you like really safe for a level.
Alrighty. So I picked up, just for the captain, I picked up Notice +0 and Pilot +2.
I picked up Notice +0, Punch +0, and Sneak +0.
Oh, showing up the little ones. It's a good idea.
Yeah. Yep.
I raise my biokinesis by 1 so I can heal people.
Nice.
And I'm thinking of taking one new one, and just checking them or quick. And I'll take a Mastered Flicker as my ability. That makes me the healing cost effort.
Alrighty, now that that is done,
Uh, right, that exists.
so yes. Oh, go ahead.
I'll go ahead. I'm just finishing reading, and I'll ask you to add a +0 power to my. Well, when I buy a new power, it starts at -1 or at +0.
Starts at -1.
Okay. I'll ask you for a -1 now. Let's sec. Just debating between telepathy and uh, meta psionic.
So you guys have successfully unloaded some cargo at Elwyn. Got some much needed cash, which is good because you've realized that some of these ports that you're stopping up, the fees are exorbitant. Stay.
Sorry.
As a refresher, since it's been a little while since we played, some of the rumors that are kind of going on. You do know that that Helios Corporation is basically offering freighter contracts within their domain, basically shipping stuff around. Apparently, the pay is shit, but they're not really giving people the option to refuse. But it does mean over in Helios Corporation space, there is a lot of shipping happening for some reason. In the Astral Commonwealth, they are basically hiring on harvesters, which are like large industrial asteroid drilling machines to mine for ore in the asteroid fields. So probably some piracy pickings here. The Shroud Piracy Organization that you guys are on the outs with hired some mercenaries and landed on the planet of Lingara. They hired mercenaries from New Eden, which is Najas's homeworld. So basically, like kind of tough Viking warriors who tend to use mechs in combat. Apparently, whatever the Shroud has planned was worth them paying the money to hire these guys.
And the risk, because those guys are crazy.
Yes. You've also found out that the Tethea High Council has issued a sector-wide bounty for the recovery of the orb that was stolen / liberated from the Psionis Academy. It is a 50,000 credit bounty for the recovery of the orb, and basically, if the people who happen to have the orb at the time or their ship suffers any casualties, Tethea's like, shit happens. So it is not a bring back alive type of thing. The bounty is specifically for the orb and essentially kill whoever happens to be in possession of it at the time as long as we get it back. The Commonwealth, in response to the Shroud moving on Lingara, is basically has put out an internal security initiative looking for basically possible recruits in case of increase in piracy. Basically, the Astral Commonwealth is starting to issue letters of marque. Lingara has been pacified by the Shroud, and they have basically kind of sent out a coded message that you guys received because you guys used to be pirates or are pirates. That they are basically like, if you're on the run and you need a safe port and you're willing to pay the tithe, Lingara is open for business. And then the last thing is the Helios Corporation has put logistic tugs in the Calurian system, which are basically like high capacity rigs for like heavy industry. Which basically positions them at a choke point to a good portion of the sector. Which means getting to Axiom's homeworld to drop off the orb may become dicey. And that basically brings us up to speed. But for those of you who are of a piratey nature, there are ample opportunities in Helios and Curlian system, and probably within the Commonwealth. There's ample opportunity there. Plot-wise, you guys have the orb that was liberated from the Silex Academy. You're not entirely sure what it does, but apparently people really want it. You also, during a routine boarding operation, found pre-tech computer chips
Oh, right.
that were on their way apparently to the Astral Commonwealth to somebody, and those chips are highly dangerous. They are what are called chain breaker protocols. They will release the brakes on an AI and allow an AI unfettered access to grow and expand and improve itself, which has always historically been disastrous for the system it happens in. It is an extinction level event should this thing be released. It is not the sort of thing that somebody just randomly comes across. Somebody paid a lot of money to try to get these, and you guys are currently in possession of them.
That's so bad.
But other than that, you guys, you unloaded your cargo at Elowin and are basically making some stops along the way in the Astral Commonwealth while you figure out what to do with the stuff that you have. Johnny made contact with Providence Station, with the Providence Station administrator, a woman named Callisto Yakamoto, and she has expressed an interest in at least some of your goods.
Where was that particular one? Where Callisto was?
Callisto, right where the silence is.
Okay, so we've already traveled there.
You've already traveled.
Gotcha. Okay. I knew that was their destination, where whoever Johnny was talking to. I just didn't know if we made the trip.
But yes, Callisto Station is it is a hollowed out space station in a large asteroid. But yes, it's not large. There doesn't appear to be anything really in, at the very least, nobody issues you like prepare to be boarded or anything of that nature. It is not a great spaceport. So minimal repairs are available, but the docking fees are cheap. And you guys are basically given clearance to land and assigned to a docking bridge.
Nice.
We'll turn it over to you guys to decide what you'd like to do.
And that's at Providence Station, right?
Providence Station.
Oh, the station was Callisto.
No, Callisto.
That's what he just said. That's why I was kind of confused.
Callisto is the name of the administrator.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And how much was the berthing fee? You are not coming through my headset.
Sorry.
My notes, 400 a week.
400 a week.
Yeah, I think you wrote them all
Excellent.
down for this little area.
Yeah, I did. Yep.
and it is a cramped spaceport. It is like if the ship was any larger, you probably would not be able to berth through.
Well, the Josh has question. Question for Lobster. See, we have the ball, and people are going to pay money for the ball.
Yes,
We could sell the ball now, and we would have money.
we make a little money, but we can make a lot more money if we bring it where it should be.
Is it a lot, or is it just a little more money?
It's a lot more money.
Is it? Is it
And also
twice as much
allies,
money?
at least twice. I would say probably 10 times more.
Hmm. And there's a lot. Because Orb is pain in the ass.
I know. We'll find a surprise.
Josh has idea, Captain. Josh has idea.
Oh,
Is good idea.
what is your idea?
We contact the people that want the ball. We say we have it, we found it, we stole it from the people that stole it. And then they show up and they give us money. And then we take their ship. I call it a twofer.
I would be
Two for one.
concerned that they wouldn't believe us if we tell them that we liberated it from people who actually stole it.
That's true. Too many steps in plan. We tell them we stole it, but we will sell it back for whatever the bounty was. And when they come to get it, we take their money and then take their ship. It's a good plan. You're welcome, Captain.
You're muted.
Oh no. We probably don't want to hear what she's saying anyway.
She's
Or
cursing.
the judge probably doesn't want to hear what she's saying anyway.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Please stand by. She gave me the finger in Discord.
I thought it was a thumbs up until I looked at it. Oh no,
No, that's not a thumbs up.
that's not a thumbs up.
Captain that does not like this plan.
No, nothing coming through.
Anita will communicate strictly by emojis for the rest of the session.
Oh, my phone's on.
I heard a
You're
buzzing.
static.
What?
There it is.
There it is.
Oh dear God!
We saw you telling Najashi's number one.
Yes, that's exactly what that finger means.
It is a good plan, yes, Captain.
Thanks, Najash. All right, we need to sell the alcohol and the eels here because I'm tired of the smell of both. What repairs do we need to do?
Currently, I don't think you need to do anything.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, Captain. The suit is broken. We need to fix the suit.
The suit.
The
What suit?
power armor that we got from the crush ship.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to fix that here. Just call it a sneaking suspicion.
Actually, that's not true. Your ship is down 5 hit points.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well,
that would be 5,000 credits.
yeah, okay, we can do that.
And then you're going to need another 1,000 credits for fuel.
Okay, not a problem.
And it'll take
Okay.
it'll take
Ship repairs.
yeah, it'll take a day to get the ship back in working order.
Okay.
Just have to sedate Najash for 24 hours.
Why?
No, in case
Gets an
you
idea.
come up with any more ideas like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
His genius plan. Everybody loves the twofer.
Everybody loves it too. You're assuming we're going to be gullible enough to believe that we liberated it from the true thieves.
We had just paid 5,000 for hull repairs.
Oh, there you go then. Apparently it was not fixed on the ship.
Oh, because I'm like looking at my spreadsheet because my character is doing her accounting. I'm like, wait, what?
And for the people watching at home, the accounting for this particular ship is accounting.
Yeah.
There are multiple accounts.
Accounts payable, accounts receivable.
They're all reconciled.
Debit, credit entries.
They are.
It takes a minute to cross your eyes to be able to figure out what's happening. It's not a list.
They're even dated. Yeah, I may have scored really well in accounting.
Probably even taking a dividend for herself. What the hell?
I am not. I am, however, counting the ship as getting a share. Because,
Yes, I know. You made that clear at the beginning.
Yeah, and any extra goes to the ship because it keeps us alive, and I like being alive. But yes, I had 5,000 down as hull repairs after the berthing at Elwyn. So, yeah. Everything is itemized. Yes, I know. That number is not correct. All right. Someone needs to get us in touch with the station so we can get our fuel. We do need fuel.
It's very easy. With Captain Najash to go get fuel, I will just step outside and I will grab the little guy by his neck and say, "Give me fuel," and he will give me fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I can
It's
politely
easy.
inquire.
They're very small.
Yes, they are. By comparison, at least.
I'm going to take the initiative and I'm going to head out and look for someone who might be in a uniform suggesting they work for this place.
Yeah, it's not hard to find. There are a bunch of like busybodies and dock hands and the like all about.
Wonderful. I go find the first one. Excuse me, sir. You look like you work here.
Yes, yeah.
Wonderful. I would like to inquire about getting my cruise ship fuel.
Yeah, we can do that for you for sure. How long are you here for? No, do you want to field right away? Do you want to field right before you leave? We've got a lot of time in the schedule, honestly.
I look to the captain. How long are we planning to be here? A day or two?
As little as possible. We have places to be, things to do.
Could we get it fueled today, please?
Yep. Well, we'll get a crew on, and he basically pulls out like a little tablet, like a pad type of thing. Makes the notes. Says, we'll get a crew right on that. Should be ready to go. 2 hours tops.
Wonderful.
That's for the best. Axiom. You're the reason we have this, as Najash put it, the ball.
Yes.
I would like to get rid of it as fast as possible.
Yes. I
Like
do not think.
for plan. Good.
I think currently we do not have the distance to reach the optimal selling point.
Yes, that is a problem.
We need a bit more range. What would accord us this range?
I mean, we can only fit so much engine on a ship this size.
Yes. We need to be able to traverse 3 sector. We want to be able to hop. I think.
Chris?
Yep. Wondering what size engine you need?
Yeah.
If we want to be able to make the jump, we need to get back home. Well, my home. To sell the orb. How much more engine would we need? Like we need to be able to jump 3 square.
No, you can do it with what you have now. It's just the route to get there is, one would say, hazardous.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
For example, here on the sector map, so you can go 2 hexes.
I'm still seeing the asteroid.
It came up for me.
Aha, there we go.
Good, I'm not actually seeing in Foundry.
Lovely. But, oh yeah, there we go. And now I'm back.
Well, that's a long trip. That's 2 and 2, 3 jumps.
Yeah, and just so you know, this the blue one closest to you. That's Kalarian. That's where Horizon or Helios has recently moved into. And this other blue one is Langara, where the Shroud has recently set up operations.
Yeah, even 3 wouldn't make any difference. It's still 3 jumps.
And we could go to the green planet here. We could go to the green planet here to avoid this place, then Concord, then and then down. So it's 3 jump, no matter what.
So the engine that you currently have will get you there. It's just a question of like what you encounter along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And could we get an engine that allows us to make a 3 square jump?
Your ship is not big enough to have that engine without extensive
Yeah.
modification and losing weapons.
Okay.
Or finding a bunch of pretext stuff to up your power output.
Yep.
Could your people meet us somewhere.
I can try to contact one of the agents, see if we can make an exchange. Although the
If-
agent would get a cut on the value of whatever we give him back. I think you wouldn't get the full value, but still a good price.
I think I'm fine with paying someone else to take some of the risk.
We could do a twofer.
We are not doing a twofer. Not currently, anyway. We'll see.
Let me try to
Okay.
get in contact with someone.
If they can meet us around my homeworld, that would be fine. They just need to not go onto the planet.
Why do you think
We are
people? Why do you think people from your part of the universe would pay more?
most people outside of my people do not know exactly the value of something like that, and will
Ah.
undersell us greatly. I think the additional hassle will be worth it.
His people are the reason we stole it in the first place.
And they will also become much more helpful, which could open doors. We do need some allies.
It would be nice. It would be nice. But for now, the eels need to go.
Yes, I can either try to find us a buyer for the eels, or I can start working on contacting my people.
Wasn't you contact your people?
Yes.
Johnny's contact here was named Callisto.
Oh, yes. I'll leave you to it.
So I am going to attempt to contact them as I try to reconnect Foundry. Since it doesn't seem to want to stay connected.
Then Percival and Najash will set up the twofer.
We are not doing a twofer.
I don't think we're doing a 2 for Najash.
Not this time. Not yet.
It's a good plan.
Maybe
We will
it-
save it for later.
Yeah, we'll save it for later.
Mm-hmm.
Someday you'll look at Najash and go, that was genius. It's time for the twofer.
At some point, yes, I'm sure I will.
We will drink
Just-
and celebrate.
I look forward to that. That will be interesting. Possibly dangerous, but interesting. All right. I'm going to try to contact Callisto.
She's not hard to contact. She's the station administrator.
Yeah. I figured I would go through Johnny's stuff if I didn't have a way of getting in touch with her.
Going through his text messages.
If he's on my ship, are they really his or are they mine?
That's
Whoa,
something
whoa.
for your recruiter to figure out.
Gosh, why did you text him 74 times?
Najash just hits enter after every letter. Every word is its own line and its own message.
But yes, Callisto is not hard to contact.
Excellent. I am going to attempt to work out a payment arrangement with her for these eels, because the eels need to go because of the smell. Even if they are properly sealed, my character imagines
Oh, we
she can
sold all
smell
the
them
eels.
anyway. And I need to get this stuff off the ship before Najash and Johnny drink it all for the alcohol.
It's for their own good.
I
Challenge accepted, Captain.
and for our good. No.
I mean,
it
if
is not
they manage to drink it all, they're gonna die.
a-
That won't stop them, but they will.
For some reason, I thought we sold the eels.
No. We still have we sold the jewelry.
Oh yeah, we sold jewelry, right?
Najash, the more alcohol you drink, the less you get paid. So do you want to get paid or do you want to drink?
Captain, I have done the math, and technically, if you drink it
If you
before, it's like wholesale.
I mean, yes, you're not wrong. But
It's like
please
raiding
don't
Costco for chicken breasts.
don't drink a ton of alcohol. You will die. That will kill even my people.
I am unsure.
I am very sure.
I have tried many times and have never died yet.
I don't think you've tried drinking a ton. You've definitely had a lot.
His trouble
I've
is that
watched.
Najash falls over before he can keep drinking enough to kill him.
Yes,
He
yes,
just
you
needs
do.
more practice.
I don't know. I tried helping you back. I don't even know if you remember. I tried helping you back to the ship once. I couldn't manage to get you any farther than to your knees. You knee walked to the ship.
If you crawl, I call that 4-wheel drive. That's the more traction.
I just considered it a victory that you weren't literally crawling, like belly crawl along the ground. Either way, we got a lot of strange looks.
Have you ever seen Nagash when he's drunk enough to snake his way around? It is impressive. He just
Not
wriggles
for
on the
long.
ground. No, it usually doesn't last very long. But it's impressive.
Snake is an honorable creature in my world. It is good to invoke the avatar of the snake.
Oh boy. Yeah, we definitely need to get this alcohol out of here as fast as possible. Okay. Chris.
I will go take care of the sphere.
Yep.
Callisto. What a delight. Johnny told me that you have need of some things that we have.
He mentioned that you might have some food and some booze, and I have people that are hungry and could blow off some steam.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure they could. I would much rather your people do it than my crew do it. So let's see what we can work out.
That's fair. You meet me at my office, and she'll send you coordinates.
All right. Percival, are you busy? Where did Percival go?
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. You made arrangements for the fuel, yes?
Correct.
Oh, good. Would you like to do some bodyguard duty?
Sure. Absolutely.
Lovely. I would love a companion while I go meet with Callisto. Najash, I have a very important task for you.
Yes.
You need to keep the ship safe and to keep Axiom safe and everything that we're not selling on the ship while I'm gone.
I will protect the ship with my life, Captain.
I appreciate that. All right. All right, Percival, let's go.
You.
So So we'll make our way to the coordinates.
As you leave the docking area, like the station itself is built into an asteroid. Like, so there's the exterior part where the docking bay and everything is, but then the inside of the asteroid, it is very much like a city. Like, so it doesn't look like a space station once you get into the asteroid. Like everything is carved out like wide and high. And there's individual buildings as opposed to just rooms off a corridor. Like, it looks like a city inside a hollow asteroid. It does look very industrial, very like grimy and dark and like soot covered and everything like that because inside an asteroid. But it's not what you expect, and the gravity is artificial, clearly, as is the atmosphere. If something were to happen to the station's generators, for example, things would get bad in a hurry. Because there is no atmosphere on an asteroid. But you can find Callisto's office easily. She gave you directions. It's like a ground floor office. Is not part of a high rise or anything of that nature. Very kind of Spartan. The assistant shows you in. Callisto herself is a middle-aged woman of... she looks like she's possibly like a mixture of like Grecian and Japanese features. That's her name. Because I love Stars Without Number. I love like mixing and matching different names. But she's dressed very, like, she's not wearing a uniform or anything, but she is dressed well, but not extravagantly. And I have yet to find a picture that I like for her, so I don't have a picture for her yet because I haven't found one I like.
That's okay.
But she does. Captain Haversham.
Haversham.
Please have a seat and let's discuss what we can do.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Anybody else in the room besides us, Chris?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to keep an eye out for the door in any place, just doing my bodyguard duties.
And you do notice, even though you're inside an asteroid, her windows show like an outside looking over like a rainforest type of deal. Very obviously like a holographic image, so she doesn't have to look out over the grimy industrial city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a trader, merchant?
Yes. Yes. We haven't been doing this overly long. I mean, we have been, just not on our own. So it's been a nice change not to have 83 other people.
Oh, did you work for a company or a corporation before you went private?
I used to.
Which one?
I would rather not say. I'm not overly fond of them. They're not overly fond of me. It's part of my life I'm trying to move past.
Oh, that's completely understandable. Having corporate oversight is... it's a thing.
It's a lot of paperwork.
I do so love paperwork. So you have
Yes.
your mate. He wasn't clear on what his position was on board your vessel.
Oh,
Mentioned that you have foodstuff and alcohol.
yes, yes. Johnny finds us sellers and buyers. So the We sold some things. There was a lot of bar hopping, and we bought some things. So it's the last time I let certain members of our crew make purchases. We have eels and we have so very much alcohol. And I would like to get both off my ship.
I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement. We, I don't have a large budget, but I'm sure I can move some funds around.
We have the we have let's see, 4 tons total.
And you have all the broker paperwork and everything.
Yes, I left it on the ship. I would transfer it once we have an actual deal made.
Well, I'm not going to make a deal until I'm sure the papers are in order.
Oh. Let me message back for them to get it. In the meantime, I have to say I'm very impressed with this place. I haven't been here before. The last time I was here, I wasn't allowed off the ship because I needed to do paperwork. So, having actually had the chance now to come down here, this is not what I expected.
It's we do what we can. I mean, you get a bunch of people cooped up in a space for too long, and things start to
Oh, yes.
come to a head. But we manage. Okay, I mean, the incoming ore from the new harvesters is doing wonders for morale. People have work that they can do, and it's hard work, so they go home tired.
That helps. If they're tired, they don't have enough energy to get into fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a member of my crew. I try to work that way as much as I can.
While we wait for the paperwork, so you haven't been merchants long. What did you do before you were a merchant? Oh, right, you worked for a company.
I worked for a corporation that
And all your crew worked for the same corporation? And Chiloko person was like, did you work for the same company?
Briefly.
Oh, excellent. Pardon me, but you don't have the bearing of a trader.
I'm more there to make sure that my side of things, the parties that I represent and am with, are kept safe if negotiations get heated.
Oh, smart. Very smart. So you're like a bodyguard, troubleshooter, hired mercenary?
You can call me a bodyguard. You can call me muscle. You can call me someone who likes to have a good time in all kinds of ways. Sometimes violent, sometimes not violent.
Oh, excellent. That's always handy to
Love a
know.
good party.
It's always handy to know people like that, I suppose.
Takes all kinds to make the universe work.
So there's the two of you, and then Johnny, who I've spoken with briefly. Your ship's not that large.
I don't know if I should say, well,
Not the size of the
ouch.
ship.
Oh, Percival, really?
It's true. It's not the size of the ship. I wasn't implying anything else, Captain, by that.
No, of course you weren't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was implying innuendo. I would get into references about our engines and such, hard drives, and that kind of thing.
Well, I do hope you and your crew get a chance to have some R&R. Traveling through space for periods of time can be an ordeal.
I mean, you get used to it after a while. But I can, much like an asteroid, you do make use of the space you have when you can get it.
And
After a while, though, you do sort of get accustomed to cozy spaces and not having room, depending on how you were raised, of course. If you're raised somewhere very crowded, even a small ship can seem spacious.
of course, of course. And I assume the, that the captain has asked for the paperwork to be sent over.
Yes.
So she will look them over. I made note of what your administration rules were for the forgeries. So
I mean, they've already passed inspection once, so I'm really hoping that Callisto isn't more.
Thorough.
so
Yeah.
the difficulty for the forgery on the eels is a 14. And the difficulty for the booze is 10. Oh. So yeah, so she, the paperwork comes over. She's looking through it. She's looking through it. You know, everything seems to be in order, Captain.
I'm never letting those two buy things again, though.
Oh, that's fair. But I tell you what, there, Captain, you can roll me 3d6 plus your trade skill.
Ooh. Well, my trade skill is 0.
So
Do you want me to? Am I just rolling trade, or
nope,
it's actually just 3d6?
3d6 plus your trade skill.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And the same.
What? Oh, for the second one?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
10's pretty good.
It is modified by how much they need that particular thing.
They need those eels.
I can offer you. Doesn't look like you have a lot of cargo. I kind of expected the merchant to have more, but I understand this was a spur of the moment purchase that your crew made, perhaps ill-advisedly. And
There was more alcohol involved at the time. Yes.
And I certainly would not want a cargo hold full of eels, no matter how nutritious they may be.
The alcohol has been more of a problem. I have to be honest. The eels, I'm not keen. They look back at me. So, the alcohol, though, the alcohol is becoming an issue, and I want it off my ship.
They could have been jellied, I suppose.
I mean, it could have been worse. Yes, they could have been cows. That was definitely unpleasant. But yes,
I can buy this for sure. I can easily fit this in the budget. How's 31,000 sound?
for all of it,
Yes.
that sounds fine. Does it sound fine, Chris? I have no idea how much these things are supposed to sell for.
You can make a trade roll.
Oh, wait. I have notes.
You do have.
Never mind.
You have a
I do have notes.
You have a rough approximation.
Actually, that doesn't sound horrible, given what we paid for it.
You paid nothing for it.
Anything for
I say
Precisely.
anything is technically profit in this case.
Anything is profit. I mean,
well, outside
theoretically,
the hull damage, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, outside of the damage to the ship.
theoretically, we should be getting 40,000. But I would really like to get out of here and away from the other ship that we saw. I think 35.
There you go.
You can make a talk roll.
I will certainly try.
Hey, Chris, is there
That's the
anything
whole
to
reason I raised
approximate
my talk.
intimidation in this game? Just curious. Not about this.
Yeah, it falls under talk. In that case, it would probably be like strength and
Talk?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm going to use charisma.
sure.
there you go.
$35. I can do 35.
Wonderful. We'll have it sent right over.
And
Where would you like it put?
Sorry, 35,000?
Yes.
how long are you going to be here on the station?
I'm not really planning on being long. And the longer we sit still, the less money we're making.
That's fair. I'm just gonna. You do notice, like, she kind of presses a button on her desk. Are you interested in off-book work?
It really depends on the type of off-book work.
Discuss with your crew, and if you're interested, meet me later this evening. There are some things that kind of fall outside my purview as administrator that I would like taken care of, but it's not official.
All right. But I need some kind of idea of what kind of off-book work.
The sort of thing
Because I can't just say generic work. Because I know one of my crew will not shovel cow shit ever again.
No, I have budget for that.
What type of work?
I have a thing that I need done that I cannot be directly tied to. That requires, well, the sort of work that I'm sure your friend here has done in the past.
Oh.
I resemble that. No, I stopped talking. It's been a while since I've broken a nail or gotten some dirt under these fingernails.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind the next time we are hauling cattle.
And I'll remember that you remember that, Captain.
No, you won't. I'm sure that I have members of my crew who would love to blow off some steam.
Talk it over with them. and let them know that it may require them getting their hands dirty, and meet me. And she gives you basically the name of like a nightclub.
All right. Well, one of us at the very least will be there.
Oh, excellent.
If something comes up and I'm not there, then Percival will go to my place.
Okay.
Along with whoever accompanies him.
So she gives you the name and the address. It's basically, judging from the name, like it's the let's call it the Spinward Lounge.
The what?
Spinward Lounge. Essentially in space because there's no north, south, east, west.
Right.
A lot of directions are based on the way the system spirals. So Spinward and I can't remember what the other one's called in Traveler. But yeah, it's basically like it would be the equivalent of like the Northern Lounge or something like that. Something like fairly cheesy.
Okay. Well, I think I know where some of that alcohol is going. All right. Thank you for the meeting. I'm very curious about what this work is, but we'll find out later.
And thank you. I'll make arrangements to get the eels and the alcohol off your ship.
Please.
And she does transfer over the credits too.
Excellent.
Let's drink an eel sandwich for the road.
I don't want to smell any of that anymore. Well, we'll make our way back to the ship. So, Percival, what do you think? How many people do you think are going to die tonight?
I was going to keep it in single digits as a guess.
Here's hoping.
I mean, I don't know if this thing she can't be tied to is wet work. Is it smuggle? Is it, smuggling?
She made it sound like it was going to be wet.
Yeah, that was my thought.
I didn't get the smuggling impression.
I didn't either, but, yeah, I'm suspecting wet work in some capacity. Hopefully it's in the single digits. Hopefully less than us. Then again, if it's not less, if it is less than us, that could be 1 or 2, 3 problematic individuals.
I mean, I'm sure Najash will appreciate having a chance to get his hands dirty.
I'm sure he would. Perhaps he can get some of his aggression out of his system for a while.
Oh, here's hoping.
I don't think it would last very long, but
no, he'll be back to wanting to eat
than no reprieve. Seriously, between you and me, I think he's going to be the death of us one of these nights.
I don't know. Can
we get like a shock collar to put on him?
No, we don't need it. He doesn't need a shock collar. He just needs a stern word every now and then.
Okay.
Really. I'm, what, a third of his size?
Yes, and?
I think my waist and his bicep might be the same.
I understand.
It doesn't take much more than a stern word.
So far.
And if he gets out of hand, I'll give him a really toothy grin. That seems to make him nervous.
Okay.
Even drunk, he hasn't fought back against me yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hopefully it stays that way.
The only time he's struggled was when he was trying to get far enough away that he didn't get my shoes dirty as he got rid of some of the alcohol he'd had that night. So, yeah, that was a messy night. That's why I want the alcohol off the ship as soon as possible. I've seen what a ship can turn into when he and Johnny are cooped up for too long and start getting mischief on their minds, and it's best just to keep them busy.
Oh, understandable.
I'm more concerned about him and Axiom and making sure that Najash is fed enough.
Yeah. That is that's part of the whole melting pot when it comes to my concern of Najash. One day he's going to try to be a chef.
I'm more concerned about the pot than the melting, but yes.
Yes. Suddenly he comes back to the ship and he's gotten a great deal on butter and garlic.
Oh no.
I bought so much butter for no reason. I mean for trading. Trading. Not for our lobster. No. I gotta work on the Jack impersonation.
That was pretty good.
Not bad.
Captain.
So we'll make our way back to the ship.
I try not to laugh too much and I try to be straight faced when we walk through the door.
Oh, good news. We have a deal for the eels and alcohol. They will be gone very, very soon. And we have the potential for some work for tonight. Not entirely certain what kind of work, but Percival and I expect it to get messy. How were things while we were gone?
Meanwhile,
back on the ship. What are you guys doing? I mean, the deck crew comes and they like hook up the hoses and refill your ship and all that stuff.
I'm gonna send a probe to just try to see if I can catch anybody from my species around. Any Vapian that I could communicate to, that could send a message to someone, that could send a message to someone to get to home base.
You can definitely reach somebody to send a message. It's going to take a little while, just because there are not a lot of you out here.
Yeah, I know.
But they like, and by a little while, I mean like, you know, a couple of hours, not like days or weeks or anything. I mean, faster communication. But the big concern is like travel through the middle corridor of the sector has gotten quite hazardous. Basically, it's like a Scylla and Charybdis thing. There's, you know, Helios on one side and pirates on the other side, and it's tough going.
Yeah.
So the best we can promise is we can try to meet you. We can try to have an agent that's already out past those borders to meet up with you, but they're not going to have access to funding or anything. But we'll see what we can do. We'll be in touch.
Thank you. I think this is of importance to get home in the best of time.
Absolutely. We'll see if we can find a way to make it work.
I'll be on the lookout. If I can get closer, I will.
Keep us up to date, and we'll be in touch.
I will.
We'll be in touch when we have arrangements on our end.
Perfect.
Mr.
What are you saying?
The Josh has idea. Is good idea.
Yes. Tell me of your minds working.
We have Mind Ball. It fancy Mind Ball that does fancy things.
Mm-hmm.
And you have Fancy Brain.
Yes, I do.
So you could use Mind Ball to do fancy things.
Possibly.
So we not sell Mind Ball. We use Mind Ball to make black hole and blow up many ships. Yes, it's a good idea.
Why?
I do not know if it is its function, but to please you, I can try to understand its inner working and come back to you. Would it please the Nagash?
It's very important ball. Everyone wants to pay money to get ball back.
Yes.
Cases,
This.
it must be very powerful. And you have Spark Brain.
Yes.
So we take the ball and your brain and we turn it into weapon. Yes, and then we take many things from many people. It's a good plan. Now, Josh is something of a genius, I think.
Something like a genius. Something like a genius.
But only like.
Something like, yeah.
Something like
Now, Josh has other plan, but probably should not tell Lobster. Lobster would tell Captain. Captain would be upset.
Don't make plans with Melody Captain upset. You know, it upset her when she's upset.
Captain
And
is
that's
very
not good.
always cranky. The Josh will tell plan later. His good plan, though.
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yes, make Death Ray first, and with Death Ray, the second plan will be much easier. It's good. Yes.
I could maybe modify the ship to have high-tech weapon. Could be interesting.
This ship is too small. We need bigger ship.
Yes, I've been thinking about this. I'd like to be able to work on customizing ships, and I like building things. Well, seeing things built to my liking. We need to steal a bigger ship in which we can put smaller ships. So we can have more crew. So we can have more crew and more ship.
Lobster, you can see the future.
Yes,
I have question.
yes.
If I take chips and put in my mech, is this good or bad? Good for me or bad for everybody else? No. Is good idea or bad idea?
I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I am curious to see what would happen.
It's probably a good idea. Imagine. Super smart mech. Josh would be famous.
Next time we jump and I have a bit of time to rest, I'll take this hypothetical future into account and tell you more about it, like a bedtime story of what could be.
Yes, you play with your ball and figure it out.
Yes, I just don't want to do it right now, just in case the ship gets attacked and I need to defend it with my partly brain.
Right. We will wait for the captain. And then when we
Yes,
have a minute, you will play with your ball, and then we will learn where to put the chip.
I'll need some privacy to play with my balls.
There's more than one. I thought there was only one. We double our profit. And this, of course, continues for as long as you allow me to talk.
I'll like some fish sleep with half their brain and like swim with the others. I have half my brain talking with the gash, saying terrible, stupid things, while the other is like calculating bullshit.
Yeah, and then yes, whatever you say.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just entertaining the gash so he doesn't do something terrible.
Doing the gas, right? Exactly. Yes.
Oh dear God. I'll be famous. Is that how you died?
The adventure of surf and turf.
Turf and turf.
Oh God.
So as the captain and Percival arrive back at the ship, surprisingly, Najash and Axiom are both still alive and uncooked.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
That's a relief. I'm happy to see both.
I'm glad I didn't bet on that.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
developing my telepathy so I can know what Nagash is actually thinking, what's happening inside. And when I can check, I assume it's going to be disappointing. Like, oh, that was very honest.
Yeah, everything is just it's just stream of consciousness what comes out of his mouth.
Yep.
It's so sad.
so the eels and alcohol will be gone very, very soon. The credits should be transferred over.
Sad day. Yes.
Mm, I don't know if it'll be sad. I'll be quite happy not to have the eels looking at us anymore.
The Lobster is going to play with his balls.
Okay.
My people will try to send someone closer, and they will keep me informed when they manage to do so. But
Excellent.
the planet that I've been taken by various force makes it a bit more difficult. But if an agent is already on the other side, they will join us. I will stay on call to try to attest for that. And as soon as I have contact, I will notify you. I guess I suggested that I figure out the use of the ball while you were away. Ends his rambling.
Oh, ball singular.
Yes.
That makes far more sense. So I'm not entirely clear. What does that thing do?
Well, it is used to promote developments of psychic ability and training. Um, from the record that I had, but it might have, well, greater use. It's how it was used by the people we abscond from.
Well, as long as your people aren't going to use it to kill the rest of us, it's fine.
I wouldn't worry about that. But once again, I wouldn't worry about much. But I do believe it could be used to help somebody develop his talents, but it has potential to amplify the ability of a user that is already proficient. Hence why it is seeked out by many forces. It will be safer among my people.
Or
I
we
agree.
make that's Ray.
If I figure it out, we could have a high-tech weapon added to the ship.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yes,
More for them than us, maybe.
That's what I'm aiming for. Do you would you consider the possibility of us acquiring a larger ship, Captain?
Yes, I would consider it. Why?
Acquiring or obtaining, as it may.
Whichever comes up first.
I would like the possibility of finicking with a vessel myself, and I do not want to do this on your vessel. But if we had a larger ship which could hold smaller vessels, I could, well, participate in my hobby and give us more firepower.
Yes, if we can find a ship big enough to hold this one inside it, we would definitely need more crew.
Yes, but
Right.
Percival has shown himself to be quite persuasive at recruiting. If we can find a ship, I believe he can find us a crew.
I'm sure between the two of us we could, for sure.
Keep an eye out for a possible ship. I'll try to send out feelers for something we could, well, liberate. That would fit my bill, and that does not pose too much of a threat. Nagash will have to flex his muscle and give a good fight, but I think something should come up. And we could try to then find some pretext to adjust it to our need.
I would definitely like something faster
Yes.
and
Something
with more firepower.
hence the need for a bigger vessel.
Yes.
And I'd like it to be able to contain smaller ships.
Right. Something with more armor would be nice too.
Well, a little bit more of
Surely.
everything would help.
Yes.
Just a little bit of everything all of the time. But I'll see if I can find us something through my contact. A target of some sort that could fit our bill. Not that I do not like this ship, but we do need some more space.
It would be nice. Yes. It would be nice to have an actual separate cooking area and sick bay,
Yes.
as opposed to medical procedures happen in the kitchen because that's the cleanest place. I mean, it works, but only because there's so few of us.
Yes. I would like some private quarter of a larger size, in which I could have some vats in which I could, well, humidify appropriately.
Is the ship too dry for you?
It's a bit dry, but my suit is made to accommodate my needs. But once in a while, I'd like to soak while the water is not boiling.
Yes, let's avoid the water boiling.
Yes.
Speaking of nothing at this point. Najash, we may have the opportunity for some wet work tonight. At least that's the impression Percival and I got. Would you be interested?
Much prefers to be dry than wet. His work
Different.
gets all wet and it's soggy and it starts to smell and it's very exhausting.
Figure of speech.
Yes.
Wet work would involve things that you seem to enjoy doing.
Violence. Wet work is violence, Nagash.
Oh yes, he likes violence very much.
Yeah.
Are we killing someone? Who are we killing?
I don't know
yet.
yet.
We don't know the work exactly, but the administrator here is offering us something that clearly she doesn't want her hands to get dirty with, but we don't know what that is yet.
How much?
We don't know yet.
This
But it will be
kill people
tedious.
for no money or for maybe money, maybe something, maybe she will give us back the alcohol. That's just a good plan.
We don't need the alcohol. We just sold it for a profit.
Josh is very hungover.
Usually,
Yes.
yes.
But yes, I would like to hear our proposition.
All right. So we
I will. Sorry.
Yes. I was going to propose that if you wanted to come with us, we could leave Johnny in charge of keeping the ship safe.
Sounds good.
He
I'm
can.
just gonna see if I can find somebody who can point us a ship or next destination.
That would be wonderful.
I mean, we can. The silence is very useful, but if we can get a bigger ship in a timely manner, some upgrade we could do on the bigger ship instead of doing it on the silence, and we wouldn't struggle as much with space and use the silence for specific mission.
Mm-hmm.
We might
I
need
agree.
to recruit when we do decide to do the liberation, so we have enough crew to man the ship we're taking.
Yes, it'd be
But
nice to be able to use the silence for small things and the larger ship for.
I'm not talking about a huge ship, just something that can hold the silence and maybe a fighter or two.
Not huge, he says. Uh-huh.
It sounds like a big ship.
That does sound like a big ship. I agree, Najash.
I will go
Yes.
find one, and then I will march in with my mech, and then I will kill everyone on board. And once we do that, then we will have a big ship. It's easy. It's good plan.
Yes. Let me just do the finding the big ship and selecting it, if you will. I'll try to find one that has not too much crew, so you can kill but not get killed.
So Josh is
Najash.
not picky. I will kill 2 or 10 or 20. It's fine. But we
Good.
have someone to kill now, right?
Yes,
Maybe.
one kill at a time.
Let's go get wet.
Yeah.
When is the meeting with the contact?
Tonight, or you'll have to check the clock to see what they count as night here.
Okay.
At the Spinward Lounge, which
That's a dumb name.
sounds. I mean, it's as close as an asteroid is going to get to any kind of cardinal direction, I suppose.
Cardinal direction have always been misleading to me.
All right.
Okay.
We will go to bar and we will talk to contact.
I'm sure that will be a terrible burden for you, Najash, going to a bar.
It's very loud.
While
Josh has a headache.
It's called a hangover.
yeah, you mentioned.
I feel that cardinal direction lacks some direction.
Up, down, past, future.
Yes.
Oh, all of those things. Okay, great.
How am I supposed to find something in space with north?
Exactly. It given that opposing ships can each be facing an entirely or in an entirely different orientation. We look at the other ship and it looks like it's upside down. What is up and what is down at that point? Third ship comes in and we both look like we're floating at some bizarre angle. I agree. It's the time thing that messes me up a bit. But I'm going to, Chris, look up anything I can find out about this Spinward Lounge. Any kind of news sort of mention of it to get an idea of the kind of trouble that does or doesn't happen there.
I mean, it's a bar on a mining asteroid.
Yeah.
Yes.
But is it a people get beat up kind of bar, or is it a people get killed kind of bar?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yep. Glad I'm taking to Josh and Percival with me tonight.
I'll be,
Johnny. You'll be
you
standing behind them with me.
To be fair, it's less the fact that the bar is a problem. It's the fact that people are a problem.
That's generally how it works, yes. The empty building is fine.
Yeah. The bar itself does not condone or encourage the violence.
it just happens there.
Yeah, it's not like they have like a fighting pit or anything of that nature.
Oh, okay. Right.
Hey, I don't like you. My friend doesn't like you either. Oh boy.
Yep. We don't serve you kind here.
What do you mean, you people?
Oh, this is going to be messy. I will tell Johnny to keep the engines warm. We may be leaving fast. Maybe. We'll see.
I'll start using my Connect to try to find a target ship. In downtimes, doesn't have to be right now. Just that's what I'm gonna be doing when we have downtime. Trying to spot a target.
We also have 3 tons of art to get rid of.
Oh yes,
Art?
I can
Oh, we
check.
only got rid of jewelry, right?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest problem with a larger ship is you need to have a crew.
Yeah, but when I spot the ship I want, we can start recruiting for crew.
Yeah, it's a whole thing for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll start by adding a target. Okay, we need that much crew, and then we can start looking for crew because we're gonna need the crew to get on the ship. So like we need to size the ship first. So I'll start like window shopping for ship.
Yeah. I'll help with that because I'm interested in trying to build a fleet or something or a small little thing for myself.
Yeah, from what we spoke on the before game, I think that could be something most people in the crew would be interested in. So trying to make stuff happen.
So you're just so you guys, the players, you guys are all pirates. You've seen a lot of ships. So you guys currently are a free merchant class, which is minimum crew of 1, maximum crew of 6. The next step up is the patrol boat, which is usually a military vessel, which has a minimum crew of 5, so you can still do it, and a maximum crew of 20. Doesn't give you a whole lot more than what you currently have, other than more hard points for weapons. The Corvette is a minimum crew of 10.
Yeah, I think Corvette's the target, but it's like they're between maintenance and crew and like it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Notably, though, if you want a vessel that's big enough to hold like a fighter,
Yep.
that needs to be at least cruiser size.
Oof.
Which is
How much
Corvette.
is that?
Wasn't there a mod that allowed like to make it a carrier or something like that?
There are mods that might be able to squeeze something out of it, but that requires a fair amount of pre-tech.
Okay.
But a bulk freighter, for example, has a minimum crew of 10.
Okay. Freighter would be enough.
just doing the math, you know that the smallest ship you're going to be happy with is going to require you finding at least 5 more crew members.
And a lot of money.
And a lot of money. Maintenance costs are huge. And you got to pay people.
And the upgrade costs, they all compound by class size. And it's just
Oh yeah, it's not a let's do it today, but Chris
well,
Chris
that's
told
the
us to have
target.
goals,
Yep.
to have goal and work toward.
Absolutely. But yes.
I set up goals.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's kind of the minimum of what you're looking at.
Yeah, I'm almost certain the target is Corvette, which is an armed ship, right? Like this is a scary thing to go after.
Oh yeah, 6 hard points. And a bunch of armor.
We're gonna need a plan. So when we find the right one, we study it, we learn what they're up to, what they're doing, and how, and start making a plan.
So you guys are going to the lounge.
Yep.
Perfect. So yeah, it is. Again, Callisto gave you like directions and the address. It's not hard to find. It is in a kind of run-down looking section. This map should suffice. Image, I guess.
Yeah, efficient.
But yeah,
I just screen.
could have sworn it did.
There we go.
There we go. That happens sometimes.
But yeah, it is. It's basically it is definitely like a dive bar. It's not the sort of thing where you would expect to find the station administrator. People do they do kind of look at you a little weird. Axia more than anything, because you guys have not seen another member of any alien species here on the station, which is not uncommon. Aliens are rare, and then specific species are even rarer. But one look from the Josh and everybody kind of like goes back to nursing their drinks or whatever. Like they don't. They're probably a fairly violence-prone crowd, but they're also not so drunk that they don't have their wits about them
Yet.
And I mean, the Josh's people are renowned as warriors. So even if he is not necessarily, his people are known, and you guys are close enough to where they're from that they're like, especially because it's
Everybody knows the Vikings.
Yeah, it's been all over like the news halls and stuff that these folks just like conquered a planet for the Shroud. So, but yeah, you can find Callisto. She's basically seated in like a back booth, kind of like dark. Picture. I know Anita's gonna hate it, but there's basically like a kind of like jazz music playing, and like it's like a smoke-filled bar type of deal.
Jazz.
It is the sort of place where people go when they just want to be left alone.
Because the jazz will push people away.
Captain Percival, associates.
Yes.
Axiom Snod.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, fancy that. Would you like anything to drink?
No. Thank you, though. Unless they have water.
They do. I wouldn't drink it, but you do you.
Oh, no, maybe not then. No, there's been so much alcohol in our ship.
I could use with a change of alcohol, so I'll have a drink that I have not had on the ship in a while.
Yes, do they have something we weren't carrying?
Oh yes, absolutely. But as for the water, we're on an asteroid. There are no lakes.
That's very true. It's very true.
If there's no lakes, there's a lot of people do the math.
Yeah, maybe that's not drink the water.
And she'll,
Regardless of how good your filtration system is, I won't be able to get that out of my head.
so yeah, she'll like tip her glass, catch on quick. All right, and she'll kind of look around. Okay, so there's a problem that I need dealt with that I cannot be directly tied to. And she'll gesture at Percival and at Nagash. She's like, Percival caught my eye earlier with their talk about bodyguarding and doing what was necessary to keep your crew safe. And well, that's and she'll just gesture vaguely at Nagash and she'll be like, he should be fine. I don't know if you know much about our situation here at the station.
Other than the fact that you have no lakes and all of your water is filtered and we should avoid it, not much.
So we are within the Astral Commonwealth. We are neutral between any disputes that might happen between the different worlds that make up the Commonwealth. We maintain our neutrality. But there are some things that I just can't allow to happen, but I can't interfere with.
Like?
So Illyria. Illyria does. They experiment on people, make them better, and then ship out the enhanced subjects mainly to Elwyn to harvest the food and everything. I don't know if you've been there. But they basically take people, genetically engineer them, and then ship them to Elwyn. Not all of the people that they experiment on are willing subjects. So,
Some form of slavery?
Yeah, people go missing from the station. Like, nobody cares about it. It's mainly minors here, right? Nobody gives two shits about them. So, people here go missing. Illyria gets new experiment subjects. They trade them or sell them to Elwyn to harvest the crops, and the cycle just keeps repeating. But because I want to maintain the station's neutrality, I can't actually actively get involved. I can't send my security people in to round up the people. I can't forbid their ships from landing. I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But traders that come and go and may not ever be back here again. You guys have a certain degree of freedom if the administration wasn't really paying attention to what you might do.
Something could be arranged.
Do you have a list of people? Dossiers, perhaps?
On the people who went missing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're gone. That's not going to be helpful.
Do you have people that should be convinced to leave your people alone?
I do have people that need to be convinced to stop this bullshit.
Do you need them to be convinced, or do you need them to be gone?
I need them to be gone in such a way that Illyria thinks twice about pulling the shit on my station.
The judge has a question.
Chris?
Why are people trying to abduct people from your station?
Illyria subcontracts out to some of gangs, for lack of a better term. Any place with people has a criminal element. Illyria pays them to snatch people. I would like those people to be violently deposed in such a way that Illyria won't be able to hire more.
And Josh, what was your question?
This music is very strange. I don't understand.
That's not a question.
I agree. The music is very strange, and there is no understanding it. I don't know why people consider it music.
The Josh's question is, whose arm should he pull off?
Oh, I can point you to the people whose arms you can pull off. And you can
Can,
keep the
can you
arms.
add the lobster?
We're not going to keep the arms. Please don't suggest that to him.
I'm gonna just check our emotional state with telepathy. Just check in on her, see what emotion she is right now. Just not go into a trap.
Yes. Commit effort for the day.
Yep.
And your one from Oracle would have come back because you did that earlier. There seems to be a great deal of hatred. Like when Josh talks about ripping his arms off, she's like, "Yeah, that's fine." Like that's not extreme enough, but you do you.
Okay. I'll monitor her through the conversation, but that tells me what I wanted to know.
Yeah. Fortunate thing is I can't really pay you. Not in cash. I can't move that kind of money around in my budget. Somebody would notice.
Mm-hmm.
I assume there's a but.
But I am the administrator of the station, and I have had things confiscated from ships that came in that should not have had them, or whose owners met an untimely demise, and the ships became station property. So, got a couple of things that I can offer.
Such as?
And she'll like kind of toss over like a pad, like a Star Trek pad.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple of things. I'm not going to part with them all at once. This is like rainy day slush fund, you understand. But I can probably part with one at once.
I'll take a look through.
So the three possibilities are basically a brand spanking new transponder code. Never been flagged for any illegal activity ever.
Well, that's good.
That'd be nice. What are the other things?
The other thing looks like a fairly old robot.
Interesting.
Specifically, it does specify that it is a security droid.
And that counts as crew, right?
Expert level 2.
Ooh.
And the third thing is basically credentials that allow you to use a Providence Station as a safe harbor. Basically, you can dock here free of charge, refuel free of charge, and nobody will ever question you coming and going as long as she is in charge.
those are all great.
Yeah, they're all nice.
I mean,
The Josh doesn't give a shit, but they're all good.
so far, Chris, what has determined if our transponder is going to be an issue?
It's a roll. So it all depends on like basically how high tech the world is, what they're like, what sort of law enforcement they have, how wanted you guys are. Because your transponder is tied to a ship that has done illegal acts, so your ship is in the system. It's just a question whether they find it in time or not.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly like the safe harbor and the robot a lot. I get the transponder is interesting, but
But yes, the robot does count as a crew member.
As another question, if we had, would we be able to have both transponders installed, but only one active?
Not without some rejiggering of things. So it can be done, but it would take some time to install everything.
Because a new transponder doesn't do us any good if we're just going to go and commit more illegal acts with it. We'll
but
get
if we can
nabbed.
switch one on
Exactly.
and the other off, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, the base of ops is a pretty good deal.
That would be really nice too. But
There's a
this
lot of
is,
systems here.
there are. That's way at the. I mean,
Is the robot
of,
is he?
is it what?
I wanted to know if the robot was independent or if it was kind of drone thing.
It is a robot, not a drone.
Okay, because I've been thinking of investing in drones. Pocket money.
You're sounding very much like a robot right
I
now.
was going to say, speaking of robots,
Axiom likes the robot.
Apparently, he's already started communicating with it. I don't know what's going on.
Is it better right now?
yeah,
Yes, the
I said
timing
I was.
is perfect.
Oh yeah, my machine has a sense of humor, eh? I was saying that I was looking into maybe investing some of my money in drones, but I think a crew member, and we don't need to pay to get to the crew numbers that we need, could be interesting. But I admit that all of the options are good. I won't be
Right?
sad whatever we choose, but I do like the
Yeah.
robot.
Well,
But if we take the safe harbor here, maybe we can do some other job for her and get the rest of the things.
that's true.
We maybe could like put that on the table. Like if we set up shop here, you'd be willing to part with some of those things later on for other jobs.
I mean, as long as they have them.
Yeah,
It is all about whether we are intend to take ball and take two lobster people.
I'm working on that. My gosh.
If we're taking ball, then we need to have new identity. Yes. If we don't care about ball and we deal with ball later at some point, then having safe harbor is good.
Now, Josh. Shh.
If we take the ball later,
Not, no. please don't talk about anyone's balls in polite company. Please.
And actually, you can tell, like, when Najash mentioned that, her emotions do flush to curious.
After that,
Walking in on you and talking about Axiom playing with his balls is not something we need to talk about right now.
He has so many
That's
balls.
that's
Lobsters are strange.
I don't. Yep, there are things I don't need to think about. But thank you. That's lovely. We will need to discuss this, obviously,
Of course.
and yeah, Haversham is definitely trying to throw off any ball talk. I'm sure that Johnny will have an opinion. But we are definitely interested, and we will certainly be assisting you. It's just a matter of which payment item we would like.
Najash has good idea.
You can tell us about it when we're back on the ship. Please and thank you.
It is a good idea.
I look forward to hearing it later. For now, though, Administrator, if you can send those dossiers of the people that you would that are causing you trouble.
I will do that. And she'll
I
take the pad back and tap a couple of buttons and send you information.
we will convince them to leave your people alone in an appropriate manner. And Axiom to look as menacing as he can when he say in an appropriate manner.
clack clack.
Clack, clack.
The mandibles.
Snapping his hands together.
Stop clicking.
Starts doing a sideways crab walk or something like that.
You're not even in a pot. I don't know what you're doing.
Well, you can see why I wanted the alcohol off my ship as soon as possible.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, though. I look forward to making a very messy example of some people.
Thank you.
We try to do our best to stay in polite company, but we have been forced to be less polite in the past. And we will do so again with the right incentive.
Well, when people are doing impolite things, we're just responding in kind.
Yes.
I'm sure all of our planets have a very interesting history with experiments and unexpected labor.
I have opinions about such practice.
Yes. But at least they're not eating them.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. They're not eating them, right?
Not that I know of.
That's good. And Haversham will smile. Just because her teeth seem to make people uneasy. Or at least they seem to make Najash uneasy. And if anything makes Najash uneasy, then it's definitely worth pursuing. Yes, we'll discuss it and be in touch.
And then she will leave you to discuss, and she'll get up and disappear off into the crowd.
Back to the ship now. Mainly because Haversham doesn't want Najash talking about balls in public.
Fair.
This isn't that kind of bar. At least not.
There's a lot of jazz.
At least not
playing.
tonight. It might be on Thursdays, but not. Well, no, wait. Today's Thursday. It might be on Tuesdays, but not on Thursdays.
I always mix those two. They sound so similar.
They do. So back on the ship, Najash, if you ever mention that orb or balls in public again, I will sew your lips shut.
Oh, Captain, now be good. Now, if you decide that you want to cause violence, it will not work out for you. You understand this, yes? My people do not respond to threats. My people respond to respect and story.
The
If
story.
you would like to be demoted, you could continue this conversation. And by demoted, I mean amputated.
You threaten Axiom all the time.
I do
What do you
not.
get
I
off
have told
talking-
Axiom that if we run out of food, then the lobster is going to be eaten first because he is a lobster.
Nagash, speaking about this ball in public put us all in danger. People are looking for it. I know you're looking for a fight, but let's choose our fight and don't let the fight choose us.
I don't understand the problem.
Some people we cannot defeat are looking for the form.
That is
When
not
we're ready to defeat them, we might want to engage, but don't let them choose the battlefield or the place. It would be unwise. Tactic, Nagash.
I just understand tactics, yes. Captain,
We need to be in control of battlefield. We need to be in control of time and place, and we will prevail. If we let our enemy decide for us, we will not.
Captain, I want to be very clear. My people, we are prideful. We take insult very poorly. Now I will give you this one because you are the new captain, and you are the new captain because I took old captain and I slammed his face against the wall. And everybody else helped, but mostly because I slammed old captain. But your face is very small and it can go into bulkhead as well. You have to be nice. If you were nice, Najash will be nice. You threaten Najash, Najash will kill you. You understand, Captain?
I understand that you won't be speaking about balls in public again. Right?
We will see.
Will we?
Yes, we will. Najash is upset now. I will go do push-ups. I would drink
That's a
more,
good idea.
but he was told all the liquor. Now Najash is angry.
I'm sure that if you are nice and not threatening, that I might be able to find a bottle.
You threaten Najash first. Najash, remember. You take out your needle, Najash will take out his needles, and my needles are much bigger. And he pops his claws. He absolutely means it. Like there is no.
Oh, yeah.
He is all pride, right?
And given her people, she is not backing down.
So as we close out the session, assuming the captain is going to go through the dossier.
Oh, yes, for sure.
So nothing special about any of the gang members. They're basically the criminal element of the station, but their leader, who has the relatively unassuming name of Edgar White, which her notes say she believes to be a pseudonym. He apparently was born and raised on Catharvis, which you guys have avoided because it is an Arctic wasteland ruled by a death cult.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what was his name again? Edgar
White. Rather unassuming name.
And what planet was that again?
Catharvis.
Okay. Well, that'll be interesting.
But we will draw it to a close there as you guys mull over what to take as payment for this.
So many good choices.
For this job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we will pick this up next week.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Hopefully Johnny will be able to make it so that we can figure out what we'd like to take, because
Currently, I would really like the robot, but I think having a safe harbor and having the option of doing more for this place to get the two others is probably my vote. But we can mull over.
I think it depends on whether we're staying or going, right? Like if we're going, then
Yeah.
the transponder's good. If we're staying for a while to upgrade and do all the stuff, then the safe harbor is good, right?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to check if I could find a target ship in the sector. If our target is around or close by, maybe having a safe harbor here would be nice.
There are, the Astral Commonwealth is a sector-wide power. There are lots of ships here.
Yeah, we could read this place for ages.
Like the Astral Commonwealth actually has a navy. They have battleships. They have carriers. They have Q ships. So finding a corvette is not difficult.
Okay. So yeah, that's where.
Taking the corvette.
Oh yeah.
Is the bigger problem.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's
But I'm not making that a one session thing. It's I need to make a plan. I need to find a thing. I need to find a crew. I need it.
But yeah, we will call it there, and we'll pick this up next week.
cool.
Sounds good.
Sorry about that. My connection just dropped.
That's okay. It was just
Everything went
Najash.
blank right after Tony threatened you again.
no violence, just a lot of blustering.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. Yeah.
I think the best way for me to deal with Nagash outbursts is to get Calypsy high enough to make him forget some stuff.
I put in I put in Discord the only thing you missed.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
The big thing with the Jash is as long as you don't put him in the corner, then he gets distracted easy. But if you put him in the corner,
So he's what? He's like ADHD Klingon.
I mean, he's
Kinda,
just,
yeah.
he's just super prideful, right? Like that's the whole thing. And I've known Anita forever, so I could kill her character, and I know she wouldn't be sad.
I mean,
Or she could kill mine, and it'd be fine.
yeah, I'd get over it quick.
I mean,
By the-
like we could play
Pretty
that
much
game,
by the
you and I.
pretty much by the time I get done making the new character.
Yeah, we could do that if it came to that. I don't think it should, but
No,
What
that's
is
not the point.
What is
I'm just saying that
she just
we
needed to
can
make a
escalate
point,
like that and it not be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
what is the tech level of this place?
1 second. It's fairly high. Ooh, it is quite high. It is tech level 4.
Nice.
It
I was
kinda-
looking at maybe
Yeah.
buying a drone or something.
Like it kind of has to be high tech level because of the fact that it is an asteroid.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
at Earth, yeah.
They're managing to live there, so pity about the water, though. Maybe that's what we should start running here. We'll get fresh water and we'll just bring it back here.
I mean, there's a jungle planet not far away.
We'll sell it by the shot.
Right.
Followed by the what?
The shots.
Shots of pure water. It's never gone
Shots.
through another
Okay,
person.
shots. I thought that's what I heard.
Nothing's gone
Yeah.
wrong. You sold water.
They're like Century Club on its water, trying not to die of water
Yeah.
poisoning.
We're
Oh
nestled.
God!
We're net space Nestle.
We're space Nestle.
Fucking
Evil Corp in space.